morning, my loves. I hope you're all really well. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. You're gonna have to excuse the fact that I'm gonna get out of breath from literally saying about 3 words today. I get some days where I'm just out of breath from talking. It is currently Sunday morning. I am 38 weeks pregnant now. We have less than 2 weeks until baby boy's due date, but when you guys actually see this will probably be next Sunday, because I'm planning on doing another weekly vlog this week, because I really enjoyed the last one and I feel like I've got just so many updates for you this week. So yeah, when you guys see this on Sunday, our baby is due like this week. I think it's on Friday. I think Friday is his due date. Friday the 27th is his due date, so I can't believe how soon it is. But a few pregnancy updates actually. I mentioned in my last vlog that my midwife thought that baby was breech, because she couldn't tell if like the hard bit was a head or a bum. So we had a hospital appointment last Monday, and basically baby was breech. They think that he has been breech my entire pregnancy, because a few of the scans that I'd had, his head was up, but that's like totally normal earlier on in pregnancy. It's like kind of towards the end the baby's meant to naturally turn around. So yeah, they did a scan and they said that baby was breech and what kind of like the options are. And the options from that point were I could either leave him where he is and book him for a C-section, or try and give birth vaginally. I'm not gonna say naturally, because I think it is. I think a vaginal birth is called a natural birth, but I said this on my Instagram the other day, and the last thing I ever want to do is offend anyone. Like, I'm not here for that. I never want to offend anyone, and I touched upon this on Instagram, and I referred to a vaginal birth as a natural birth, and that wasn't me saying that a C-section is unnatural at all, like at all. However you bring your baby into this world is beautiful. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you have a C-section, whether you have a vaginal birth. However your baby is brought into this world is incredible. So yeah, with the breech baby, options were booking for C-section, try and give birth vaginally even though he's breech, which I was always under the impression was like a really not common thing to do, but it turns out it's like super common to give birth to a breech baby, and the doctor says it's completely safe, and the doctor will support whatever you want to do as well, which is really nice. Obviously you do have to do a little bit more research because it can be a little bit more complicated, but it's completely normal to do. Or another option was you could go for something called an ECV, and basically, oh my god, I'm so out of breath. I actually don't know how I'm gonna talk. Basically what an ECV is the doctor will attempt to turn the baby manually from literally just like pressing on your belly and turning the baby, to try and turn them head down. So you know, I spoke to my midwife about it and she was like, oh my god, yeah, like definitely go for that, you may as well try for it. So at this point when I was offered that, I didn't really know anything about it. I was like, yeah, spin the baby around, it'll be fine. Didn't really know too much about it. He also measured the baby as well, and he was measuring quite on the small side. He was 5 pounds 6 at this point, so last Monday he was 5 pounds 6. And he kind of went through all of the things that can happen in an ECV with anything, right? There's complications with absolutely anything. And he said that basically what can happen during an ECV is we can turn the baby around successfully and his head will be down. He can come back round to be breech again. It can actually bring on an early labour, it can break your waters, or it can result in a placenta eruption, which sounds really scary, and we have to do an emergency C-section. And at this point I was kind of worried because I feel like in my midwife appointments, so they'll measure your bump and give you like a rough idea of how big baby is, and I was under the impression he was like nearly 7 pounds. So to find out he was 5'6", I know that's not small, like it's a perfectly healthy weight, and like he would be perfectly fine if he was born that weight, but I don't know, I just felt really worried about it. But I decided to go ahead with it. And I just want to say, with pregnancy, I put this on my Instagram as well, and I had lots of messages from you guys saying like it made you feel a lot more relieved. With pregnancy, it's so important to remember that like it's your pregnancy, and your pregnancy is different from anyone else's, and you have to go with your gut with things that you want to do, because there will be so many people that tell you that you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, and give their horror stories to you, which isn't necessarily like a negative thing. I think people just like to talk about their experiences, and if they've been through something that's been quite traumatizing and, you know, something happened to them, they want to tell you about that, so you know. But sometimes it can be you can feel like you can't do anything right or wrong. So it's important to remember, like, during pregnancy, it's yours, it's your pregnancy, and it can be so different to like anyone else's. So anyway, long story short, I went for my ECV on Thursday, the past Thursday, so a few days ago, and I was really nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because just the complications freaked me out a little bit, but I had a lovely doctor. Like, I love him, he's so nice. Like, he made me just feel so just at peak, like just relaxed, like so relaxed. So I went in, and basically what they'll do is they'll give you an injection in the top of your arm, and it's basically to relax the muscles in your belly, relax your uterus, and make it a little bit easier to turn baby. So I had that injection. That made me feel like really dizzy, and they monitor in this time as well. They'll monitor your heart rate and baby's heart rate just to make sure you're both fine and they can go ahead. My heart rate was like, and like I was literally there like shaking, but apparently that's completely normal. So you can't have any pain relief during an ECV. That's what I was told anyway. Someone else may have been told different, but you can have gas and air. Now, I was quite excited to try the old gas and air because I hear it's amazing. So my midwife was like, if it gets a lot of pain, do you want to try a bit of gas and air? And I was like, oh yeah, I want to see what it's like. I want to get myself ready for the birth. So they do the injection, leave it for 25 minutes to monitor your heart rate and baby's heart rate, and obviously let the injection kick in. And then doctor comes in, scans baby again, make sure that, because I think they have to make sure that like the cord isn't in a funny place or the placenta's not in a funny place, and then they just start moving him. So what the doctor does is he like really pushes his hands like on the really lower part of your belly and like pops baby's bum out of your pelvis. And I had a lot, like when I spoke about it on my Instagram story, I had so many different like mixed opinions on an ECV about it being excruciating, traumatizing. It didn't hurt at all. It felt like a massage. Like there were so many like different opinions, and like obviously experiences what you guys have been through. So I was like, I had no idea what to expect. For me, it was painful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was uncomfortable and painful. I'd probably say the pain was like an 8 out of 10. It was very painful, but I told myself, you can basically ask your doctor to stop. If it's too painful, you can say it's too painful, stop. I was not going to do that. I said in my mind, oh hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa, where did that come from? There was literally no warning for that, it was just there. Anyway, I knew in my head I was not going to tell the doctor to stop, even if it was like excruciating, because I wanted to try and get the baby turned around. So he was doing it, and oh my god, the midwife had hold of my hand. I'm surprised I didn't break the bones in her hand. I was squeezing it so hard. My toes were curling. I could feel my toes like this. And I could feel Jamie's hands on my feet trying to like stop. I feel like I was going to break my feet, like stop my feet from curling. It was painful, but it was one of those pains where if he took his hands off, it would stop, you know? So he was doing it, and then I was like really like, like I couldn't, she was like, just breathe in and out. I was like, I cannot breathe right now, I'm just gonna hold my breath. Then she was like, would you like to try a bit of gas and air? Tried a bit of gas and air, guys. I loved the gas and air. And he was moving baby, I'm not gonna lie, like it was painful and I feel like my soul went off to a different place. But it took 2 minutes, and then he, this is when I was on the gas and air, he was like, look to your left, and I was like looking at my midwife like this, and she was like moved my head, and I could see on the scan, I can't speak, I could see on the scan screen the baby's head was down. So it was really successful, and like looking back on it, yes, it was painful, but it was over like that. And even the midwife said, wow, I can't believe how quickly you were able to do that, to the doctor. And he said, it's because I have a high pain threshold, guys. I've never been told that in my life. He said usually people will tell him to stop before that, and that means that it becomes more complicated, because I can't remember why he said it becomes more complicated, but it's easier if he can just get in there, do his thing, turn baby as quickly as possible, before baby like starts getting stressed out or like starts to resist. So yeah, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. Baby is now head down. Another scan this week on Thursday just to make sure he is still down. And if he's not, that's absolutely fine. They can just do it again. So you can go, you can have an ECV again, they'll turn him again, or again, you just have the same options. So yeah, I'm feeling really like happy and positive about that. It does feel different though with his head down. I feel so much more pregnant. It just feels like a lot more pressure. I think obviously the head is like the heaviest part of their body. So to have that now like on my bladder, I feel like I constantly need to wee all the time, even when I don't need to wee. And I just feel heavy, like, can you not tell? I'm like sat here panting. Really happy with the outcome of that, and I wanted to just chat about it to you guys because I've had lots of questions about it. And if your baby is breech, please don't worry about it. Like, it's so normal. I think it's like when you're going through pregnancy and you're told that your baby's up the wrong way, you're like, I'm the only person in the world. You're not. Like, don't feel alone in that feeling, and what will be will be. Your baby will come into this world however they're meant to, and it will be completely magical however they do. So yeah, that's my little pregnancy update. Don't really have much more to report. What I'm going to do is, because I've done like a little recap for every trimester, I'll link my first I'll link my first trimester and second trimester pregnancy recap down below. I'm going to do a third trimester one, but when baby's here, so I can like experience the full third trimester. How exciting, literally less than 2 weeks, I can't believe it. But yeah, guys, listen, we have had quite a quick turnaround this weekend. We've literally had a garden transformation. It was really funny because yesterday Jamie was like, I'm gonna have a day off today, and I was like, what are you gonna do with your day off? Because mum was coming over, so I was gonna go out for like lunch with mum and pop over to the shops and spend the day with her. I was like, what are you gonna do? And he was like, I don't know, like I don't know what to do with myself. And he was like, I want to paint something. And he was like, what room shall I paint? I think Jamie's nesting. I think Jamie is nesting more than me. Guys, he built a full garden structure in a day. He drew it all out, he planned it all, he went and found the wood, he called up one of his friends with a van who were able to bring him around, and he literally built a full-on pergola in a day. How? It's amazing, like it looks incredible. He has a few little bits to finish. He's just popped over to the warehouse to grab his charger for his drill because it's literally just run out, bless him. But when he's back, I shall take you into the garden, give you our garden updates. We've also got a cat run to show you guys as well. But yeah, lots gone on this weekend. I feel like it's the most spontaneous like garden transformation ever, but I'm so excited about it because I love our garden, but I feel like we've never had anywhere like nice and cozy to sit. Like we've got our like temporary bench that we have out there, which we bought because we didn't know what garden furniture to buy. I ordered garden furniture yesterday as well, and also the festoon lights which we're gonna hang. So this week we'll really see the pergola come together and pretty much finish it actually, and then by the end of the week we'll have like a really lovely cozy place to sit in the garden, which is going to be so nice this summer, especially with baby. And yeah, I just can't believe how quickly the turnaround's been on it. So I'll wait for him to come back and then I will show you all of our garden updates. Oh my god guys, this is so funny. I posted this picture on my story this morning because Jamie was in the nursery pretending the goose was our baby, and I posted this on my story saying Jamie's practicing, and so many of you have messaged me saying you thought the baby had come but it's just a goose. Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay guys, are you ready for big garden updates? It's a little bit of a mess at the moment. Here he is, top nester. All of you guys have been saying that he's nesting. He was desperate to paint something yesterday, but ended up building this. We've wanted something like this for ages, but not really thought about it, have we? Like the garden.
It's better from this angle, you can see.
Wow, it looks so good, Jamie. Jamie literally did this in a day. We thought of this yesterday morning. He planned it all, went out, got the wood, and literally just finished building it. How amazing does it look?
Yeah, it's the wood until about 2.
No, he didn't start it yesterday till about 2. Pencil behind his ear, he means business.
This wood was only about £257.
I think that's literally amazing to be able to build this. £257. So happy with it. So yeah, I got some festoon lights which are coming this week, which we're gonna like drape over the top, and then I've also ordered a sofa, like an outdoor sofa, like a corner one, and then we can pop our olive tree in there. We've got a rug for there. I really want to get one of them chimney things, and we want a pizza oven too, don't we?
We want everything. It's like we've only got so much room.
Yes, this is true.
I think those, so we need to bring those bay trees back to life, but I think they'll look nice.
I think they will too.
One either side. But you've got the light there as well.
It looks so good.
The light actually shines directly up onto that framework. It looks quite nice at night.
Yeah, it does. We'll show you it when like the lights come in the week. I'll show you it when it's outside, so you can see how cozy it looks. I don't know whether to get something to go across here, but yeah, I'm a little bit worried about it making inside dark though, so that's something we can think about. But yeah, well done, top builder once again.
Bad back as well.
Yeah, he's got a bad back as well, which he keeps mentioning.
It's alright, and then every now and then again it's like can't move.
You weren't saying that earlier, Jamie, when you were swinging on this.
Yeah, actually the physiotherapist told me
to swing.
He said hang. Get your back out. No, he actually did, Gemma.
I mean, Jamie, it's wobbling. Such a show-off look. It's actually bending quite a lot.
Time to go to the gym.
Excuse the mess. There's a lot of like things going on in the garden at the moment. Obviously over here,
the little bite.
There's just a lot. There's a lot going on.
My dad popped over.
Over here, this is where Jamie's garden office is going to go. This will be like making progress in the next sort of like few weeks, months. So I'll keep you updated on that. This is the cat run. Over here, the cat run, I found it really hard to find one, basically, online. They were either like so expensive or just not what we were looking for. I found this one. It was quite pricey, but they needed one, and Jamie could have built one like he did on the old house where he built one coming out the utility door, but it's just having the time to do that. And yeah, well, I got this one.
Time to do what?
I said you built one before, didn't you? Which you could do. Like you could easily build it, but
well, you could.
The easier option was to buy one, and then it comes with like the door and all of bits like that, and it's a perfect size really. So I got this one. Like I said, I'll link below where it's from, but it's a nice size.
Like the time you spent building it, you were much better to just buy this one.
Yeah, definitely. It's also got a little shelf in here as well. You can pick a few different options, and I'm probably gonna get some kind of like outside cattery or just some more shelves for them to sit on.
Before you say it, the grass needs cutting.
Jamie's been told off a lot that he needs to cut the grass. It grows so quickly, doesn't it? You didn't even do it that long ago.
No, literally probably like, probably 2 weeks.
I feel like it might have been longer than that.
Do you think? I don't think it was.
Guys, this was kind of like the Pinterest inspo that we had with the fairy lights and like the rug and stuff. So I think it's gonna look really good when it's finished. How cozy. I also really want to get one of those like hanging egg chairs. So I'm gonna have a look for one of those. Cause I think that will just be so cozy, especially guys, imagine like in the autumn when it's like cold and we can sit out there with hot chocolates and blankets. I actually can't wait. I think it's just gonna be so nice to have just somewhere a little bit cozier. So yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like at the end of the week. So this is the sofa little set that I bought yesterday. So you get the table and the sofa in there, and then this week as well I'm going to go shopping for like some nice throws and some outdoor cushions and stuff, but I've been waiting for ages to find a really nice sofa for outside, but obviously we wanted to wait until we had somewhere to put it. Spotted this little white rose bush, which, well, not bush, plant, which I think would look so nice in the pergola. And also we're thinking of potentially getting some of these to go up the beams, which I think would look so nice. You guys would have just seen we've just been to B&Q to get a few bits. So we picked up these, which look so pretty, and these will go around here, and I should think they'll like grow and we'll have to like kind of train them to go around here, but they'll look so nice when they bloom a little bit more. We also got some pots. These are for our bay trees around the front, aren't they? That we're gonna, they're a little bit dead, so we're gonna try and bring them back to life.
They kept blowing over in the wind.
Yeah.
Pots smashed.
Yeah, so we needed new pots, so we got these ones. And then we got a lovely big new pot for the olive tree, which will look so nice. And then lastly we got this little white rose bush, which I'm probably going to pop like by the side of the sofa that we've got. I think will look really nice once that's all potted in there. In the evening now, I've just started making dinner. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like autumn. It's like super drizzly, really grey outside. To be honest, it probably feels like autumn because I'm not ashamed to say I just lit a pumpkin spice candle. I found it in the cupboard and I was like, I just really want the house to smell like autumn in May. So I did it. And it does. Since I last spoke to you guys earlier, we did a few bits in the garden. Jamie repotted the olive tree and the little rose plant that I bought. And he was about to do the climber plants. I think they're called climbing jasmine, star jasmine, that's the one. But it started raining, so I'll probably continue doing that this week, probably like tomorrow or something. But it's looking so good. I'm honestly like, I can't stop looking out the patio. I just feel like it makes it feel so much cozier that being there. It feels less like open. But yeah, for dinner tonight, I'm making sweet and sour chicken. Guys, if you like the sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style from Chinese takeaway, you need to make this. It's actually nicer. I think it's nicer. So this was originally a HelloFresh recipe, but I kind of like changed it a little bit. So all you need to do is cut up some chicken breasts and then coat your cut up chicken breasts in corn flour. So I'm just going to tip a little bit of this in there. Mix it all up, make sure that each piece of chicken is coated in the corn flour. And then also as well, to your corn flour, you want to add some salt and pepper. Okay, that's the chicken all done, and then what you want to do with this is fry it in a frying pan with some olive oil for about 15 minutes until it becomes brown and it goes slightly crispy as well because of the corn flour. And then the sweet and sour sauce, I don't like shop bought sweet and sour sauce. I find they're just like way too sweet. But if you guys ever get like a sweet and sour HelloFresh recipe, this is what they use for their sweet and sour sauce, and it's incredible. Like, it's so sticky but it's not too sweet, and you only need, well, 2 ingredients, but I used 3. I slightly changed it a little bit. So all you need is some ketchup mayonnaise. I've only ever been able to find this in Waitrose. I don't know if anywhere else does it, but I always just pick it up from there. It's like £1. Then you also need some Chinese rice vinegar. So you can just use these 2, and I use the same amount of each. So depending on how much sauce I'm gonna make, I usually do about 3 tablespoons of each, but obviously if you're cooking for more people, you're gonna need more sauce. So however much sauce you wanna make, just use the same amount of each. So 3 tablespoons of this and 3 tablespoons of this. I also add a teaspoon of garlic paste as well. I find this just gives it a little bit more flavour, and I love a bit of garlic. Then, once you've made up your sauce, you want to double it up with water. So however much sauce you've got, whether it's this much, this much, this much, you just want to add the same amount but in water. This just dilutes it a little bit and makes it, because this is quite, it's quite strong, especially with the ketchup mayonnaise. So yeah, that's the sweet and sour sauce. So easy. So I'm going to cook my chicken for about 15 minutes till it's all nice and cooked and crispy. And then I'm also going to have peppers and pineapple. I love pineapple in sweet and sour, and also red onions. Once your chicken is cooked, you want to pop this into a bowl and then just cook your onions and peppers, and then pop the pineapple in once it's almost done. Add the chicken back in with the veg once that's cooked, and then you want to add your sweet and sour sauce and leave it on a really, really low heat to simmer for probably about 10 minutes, and the corn flour will make your sauce like thicken up and it will go like super sticky. Monday, my loves. Now, I would love to say it's morning and I'm just about to get out of bed, but the reality of today is it's actually 5:10 and I haven't actually really moved from this spot all day. I had lots of bits and bobs that I wanted to get done today, just around the house. I wanted to pop out and do a big food shop because we have no food. And yeah, I had like quite a few things that I just wanted to get done, but I tried to get up so many times today. Like, I got up this morning, had a shower, had some breakfast, like tried to push myself, but I'm learning to listen to my very pregnant body, and I do find these days do happen probably every like 4 or 5 days where my body just feels exhausted. And I've noticed as well, now baby's head's down, I thought it would be more comfortable, but it's actually so much more uncomfortable. Like, it just feels like there is a tremendous amount of pressure, like on my lower part of my belly and like on my bladder and all of my bits down there. I just feel like there's so much pressure down there. And every time I've been getting up today, I feel like I can't, I feel really off balance, and I feel like I'm gonna like tip forward, or my like organs are just gonna like drop out of me or something, and then that makes me feel really dizzy and really hot, and I'm like, I need to lay down. So yeah, after trying to get up and just get on with things today, which I usually do have to do at this stage of pregnancy, I kind of just have to get on with it, which I'm usually quite good at doing, but today was just one of those days. Decided to listen to my body and just rest. And also as well, when I have these days where I'm just feeling like really big and heavy, the only place I'm comfortable, like the only place, is literally laying on my side, usually this side, so my right side, with my pregnancy pillow, obviously a leg over, and that's it. That's the only way I feel comfortable. It must be how baby lays on some days. But yeah, that's been me today. Nothing much to report. I've actually had a nice day. Like, it's been a nice relaxing day, not complaining at all. I caught up on lots of YouTube. I did lots of like things that I needed to do kind of like on my phone, like work wise, and yeah, I can't believe how quickly the day has gone, considering I've not done anything. I also as well started planning the playroom, which has been really fun. Jamie had a call this morning that the garden office is actually being delivered on Wednesday, which is a lot earlier than we expected. Obviously it comes not built, so it's going to need to be built, so I mean it's going to take a while until it's done, but we'll have all the bits, which is amazing, so that can kind of be started obviously whenever Jamie has time to start building it. I think he's doing it himself, I'm not 100% sure, but that means as soon as the garden office is done, Jamie's office will be empty, ready for the playroom, which is in no urgency to get done at all. It'll be nice actually just to kind of like really take my time with that room and just wait and see what baby likes and fill it with all of his like favourite things and his favourite colours, and that'll be really nice. I'm looking forward to just, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing up another room. That's probably not gonna, we're probably not gonna get started on that for a while, because I mean, he's not even born yet. He doesn't need a playroom yet, but it's been fun planning it. I've just kind of like been planning where I want to put things and what bits and bobs I want to get. Little 38 weeks and 4 days bump update for you guys. Oh, it's looking very round. I feel like I'm getting bigger by the day. I say that on every single bump update. But as you can see, I'm very, very veiny, and my belly button, it looks quite bruised around here. I did mention this on Instagram about a week ago, that I get some days when my belly button is just so sore. I think it's gonna pop out soon. But yeah, like at night it kind of goes numb. Like if I touch it now I can feel that, but later on in the evening it can go really numb, so I don't know what that means. But apparently it's nothing to worry about. But yeah, very round, still quite high. When I feel here, I do think this is his bum and back, because before, when baby was breech, I could feel his head here. It was like a very hard circle around here, and that would probably explain why my belly button was extremely sore like the week before last, because if his head was where my belly button is, it's something quite hard to have there. It's not as sore now. But yeah, this is what I'm looking like at 38.5 weeks. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to report on this Monday evening. A very uninteresting day. I think my plans for now are I might have a bath. My tummy's like really just sore today. I feel like it needs a bit of a soak, so I think I'm gonna have a nice like lukewarm bath, because I'm hot today. Like I feel like I'm just pregnant, that's all, just pregnant. So I might have a bath and then an easy dinner tonight. We actually have a HelloFresh downstairs which needs to be used up, which is a like pasta bake, so that'll be nice and easy to do. So I'm probably gonna get that all ready, have a bath, pop it in the oven, and then dinner will be ready for when I come out the bath, which is like one of my favourite things. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day, and I'll actually be able to get up and do stuff. Good afternoon, my loves. It is now Tuesday afternoon and I'm feeling so much better today, which I'm very, very grateful for. I have just got back from my midwife appointment, which went really well. It's actually really sad because it's like my last official midwife appointment. Like my next one is scheduled for 2 weeks time if baby is overdue. So yeah, there are a few things that the midwife can do if he's overdue, but if he comes before or like around his due date, then I won't have another midwife appointment, which is so sad. Not really much to update you guys on with regards to midwife appointment. We did a blood test, wee sample. She felt my belly and said she feels like he's ready, which makes me so excited, but also like extremely nervous, I guess. Like I do feel nervous now birth is approaching. I think it's just the whole, it can be any time, any day now he could come, and I don't think you can really do anything to prepare yourself for that. So yeah, he's due any day. She said she thinks his head is still down, but she's not 100% sure, because if this is his head, no, this is his bum, he's got a very bony bum, but we'll find out that on Thursday when I have the scan. But yeah, she said like he feels lower, like my bump looks different. She asked if I was getting a lot of like lightning crotch, which I have been getting so much the past few days, which is basically, it feels like lightning is striking you like at the tops of your legs, on your bum, and on all of your bits and pieces. Like you just feel like it's like zap out of nowhere and you're like and it takes your breath away because it's so painful. I've been getting a lot of those. Like I said yesterday, feeling incredibly uncomfortable. Like even like today, I feel so much better than yesterday. Like I've been able to kind of like get up and get all the bits that I wanted to do yesterday done, and like I feel all good today, just like a little bit uncomfortable and very hot. It's quite a hot day today, and I've literally been living in these like super loose oversized linen shirts. Like they're the only thing that I feel like keeps me cool, even though I look like I'm just like wearing loads of black layers. I've just got like a maternity top on, and a big oversized shirt, and then cycling shorts. Like it's the coolest thing I could possibly wear, to be honest, because none of my dresses fit me around my bump. They're all just very tight. My midwife appointment, and then whilst I was at my midwife appointment, our sofa got delivered, our garden furniture. So that's all been put together. I actually paid extra for it to be built, and yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good Tuesday. I've got an ice cold Diet Coke, one of my favourite things at the moment. This poured over ice with a straw is, there's just nothing quite like it. Other than a sponge, you guys know I've got a sponge obsession at the moment. So as well, when I got home, we had our food shopping delivered. Because like I said, I was going to go do it yesterday, but yesterday I just thought it was easier just to order it online, so it'd come today because I didn't get to go yesterday. That was a lot of words. Anyway, let me show you guys what I picked up from our food shopping. Quick overview of today's shopping. The assignment was quick, easy and convenient for this week because I don't know how much I'm going to feel like cooking. So we're actually planning on having a barbecue tonight in our new garden space, which I'm very excited about. So I just picked up a few barbecue bits. Sainsbury's have got a really great like barbecue selection. These satay chicken kebabs. I also got the mango coconut and chili chicken breast. These are one of my favourite things from the barbecue range in Sainsbury's. Then how nice do these look? these burgers with American style cheese melt. They look so yummy. So I think what we're gonna have is some burgers, and then I picked up a nice Caesar salad over here as well. So we'll probably have burgers, salad, also as well, these halloumi kebabs, which look so good. Then I just got a few like convenience meals over here. I thought one night we could have curry. So I got a korma, that's Jamie's favourite, some naans, and then I thought I'd try this one here. Also got some meatballs and some fresh pasta sauce. Again, thought that'd be just like a nice, quick and easy meal. Chicken breasts, macaroni cheese. Jamie likes to have these for his lunches. Lots of veg, lots of salad bits, some cheese. Oh, this, you guys know how much I love this. Crisps dipped in this is, oh my god, one of life's best creations. You guys need to try this. If you see this in Sainsbury's, get it, it's so good. This is the very random section. As you can see, I've got some washing bits, some milk, and then some grown-up nappies, basically. Lots of you guys told me to get these for my hospital bag. Apparently these are much better than the pads. So yeah, I just picked up some of these. Snacks galore. Some of these are for my hospital bag. So for my hospital bag, I'm gonna take some Ritz because I always fancy these, and these are just great to snack on, like a really nice plain savoury snack. These are another absolute fave snack of mine, the tuck cheese sandwich. These remind me of holidays, like family holidays with my mum and dad. I don't know why, I just remember like these are the kind of things you always find in abroad supermarkets, aren't they? Like the different types of like crackers. Then some digestives, I'm gonna take those as well. Some dried mango, just spied Jamie has ripped this one open and eaten some of that. Pop chips, popcorn, more faves, some eggs, random, some tinned pineapple, and that is everything I picked up in the food shop. Are you ready to see the garden progress? I feel like even from in the kitchen, it makes such a difference just having this little area here. It makes it feel so much cozier. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. So this is what it's looking like so far. We had our gorgeous sofa delivered this morning, and it's honestly so nice. Like, oh, I just absolutely love it. I'm really happy with the colour as well, because online it's really hard to see what kind of like colour things are going to be, but this is almost like a greeny grey, like it's quite khaki, which I just think looks beautiful out here. This is our olive tree, which Jamie potted on Sunday afternoon. I think it looks so good in its new pot. Got my little rose bush potted as well, and we also, oh, guys, look at this. Look at my wind chime. I've always wanted one of these. It reminds me of being on holiday. Oh, I love it. Then we also, earlier this morning before my midwife appointment, we did the climbers. So Jamie planted them in the ground. We didn't know whether to do it in the ground or in a pot, but I figured once obviously these start to grow, you won't be able to tell that it's come out of the ground as much, and it will just become really full. And I was reading about this particular plant this morning, the climbing star jasmine I think it's called, and apparently like it gets really big and grows really quickly as well, and like spreads quickly. So we're gonna train it. We've already started like wrapping it round, but as it gets bigger we'll train it to go across here, which I just think will look so beautiful. And then also I ordered festoon lights, which came today, but I ordered the wrong ones. I ordered frosted ones, and they just don't look as nice. But yeah, I can't wait to spend the evening out here. It's such a beautiful day as well. So we're gonna have a barbecue, spend the evening in our new little cozy garden nook. I also as well yesterday placed a H&M delivery. That's what this big pile of bits and bobs are here. I'll show you guys what I picked up. But I ordered it yesterday and it came this morning, so I'm excited to style these on the sofa and see what they look like. I hope you guys can see me because I cannot see a thing. H&M, I got some really lovely bits. H&M Home is like one of my favourite places. So I picked up this throw. Thought this would be really nice for outside because it's got the tassels. It kind of gave me like picnic kind of vibes, and again I wanted to keep all of the bits for the sofa very neutral, of course, because it's me, and I thought it would look great against the wood on the table, the wood on the Pangola, the green with the plants, and then this kind of like greeny grey colour as well. So picked up this is really nice quality. It's like nice and thick. Can't wait for it to be she says on the hottest day of the year, can't wait for it to be a little bit colder so we can have like a fire. Jamie's gone to Asda to get some giant marshmallows and some coal. I said get some giant marshmallows because later when it gets a little bit colder we can have the fire pit on and roast the marshmallows. I'm so excited. So yeah, I got this throw. Then cushions, I got a few different ones. I tried to copy the picture on the website that was selling the sofa because they just looked beautiful with this sofa, but they were super expensive on the website I bought the sofa from, so I didn't want to get them from there. So I just got this plain linen one. I also bought the inserts from H&M as well, super cheap. The inserts are like £4. So yeah, I got this one, and then also as well I got this pack of 3. These were like super affordable. I think these were like £15 for 3 cushion covers, and they're nice and like they're nice material for outside cushions. Obviously we will have to take these in every time, like each night, unless it's like super like a hot summer's evening, but I don't want them to get damp. But they're kind of like that like woven material that feels like really durable. So in the pack you get this neutral striped one. You also get this slightly darker one with like a nice texture on there, and then also basically this in reverse, a slightly lighter one. I just thought they were really nice. And then lastly, look at this pillow. I was not expecting it to be this big, but how fab is this gonna be to have like garden naps? I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy with this little area. We've been umming and ahhing with kind of like what to do with the garden for so long, and we've kind of just like left it because I guess when you move into a house, the garden for us anyway was kind of like one of our last priorities because it can be like quite expensive, and I feel like you need to know what you want because you can't really change it up as easy as you can with bits and bobs you buy for your home. Yeah, I'm just so happy with how this little area has turned out. I can't wait to have my morning coffee here in the morning. I'm also going to look for like a hanging basket chair as well, probably this evening, because I would like one of those in that corner. I think it would just make this area so nice. So happy with it. So much. What do you guys think? Really happy with everything that I got from H&M. I also just popped these on the table. These are just some bowls that I bought from Robinson's Interiors a while back, and I didn't have a place for them, but I knew, my gut knew that there would soon be a place that they'd be perfect, and we just got some little placemats under there. I really love them on the table. Also really want to get at some point some like mosquito candles because we get so many mosquitoes here, obviously because of the fields and stuff. But yeah, what a beautiful evening. It is barbecue time. Just got back from Asda and he's bought us a treat.
Welcome to the ultimate egg-free cake experience.
Egg-free?
Egg-free.
Oh, that's cool.
Egg-free cake box. Wait until you see these.
Oh my goodness. Our Asda, our local Asda has the best cake stand you've ever seen.
For the belly,
no, not the best for the belly. It's good for the soul though. Good for the soul.
Good for the soul.
Okay, we're ready.
What do you know which one? I mean, I FaceTimed Gemma while I was in there. While I was in there. So you know which one you've got, but guess what I've got?
Oh, I don't know. What did you go for? Wow. Oh my goodness, they look incredible. Jamie FaceTimed me when he was in there and I chose I wanted like a Victoria. Could she hear me?
Yeah, she was like, I hope you don't mind me.
I sounded like a right baby. I was like, oh yeah, that
I
one.
was like, no, it's fine. And she was like, we've got these down here. That's what I was showing you.
I didn't know she was there. I was talking like an idiot.
I know.
So this one's my one. I went for, what did I go for? Oh, Jamie.
I'm not going to eat it.
I just went for like a Victoria sponge. I really fancied that. What one's yours? What is that?
It's
orange.
Chocolate, orange.
Wow. How incredible do these look?
I'm just going to try a little bit of cream actually.
Just dip your finger in. Why not?
Oh, I dipped them all in.
Whoops. How amazing do they look? They've got, honestly, like they've got lotus ones, Oreo, everything.
They're not cheap.
How much were they?
£3.50 each.
For a slice of cake. Oh, they look so yummy though.
Tell me it's not worth it though.
It's worth every penny. We had one of these before. I had a Biscoff one and Jamie had...
I had the Biscoff, didn't I?
No, you had Ferrero Rocher.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good.
So it is. I stand to be corrected. Egg free. Do you know what I mean?
I've been looking forward to this moment. I said to Jamie, it's not like Jamie to go for a chocolate orange, but he said the lady recommended it.
She said her son wanted it as his birthday cake.
Wow.
And that was enough.
Can you buy full cakes then? Like, can you buy these as full?
Buy them and put them together.
Just loads of slices of them. I should think you can ask them to, yeah, you should probably ask them to make it as well. Oh my god, it looks so nice. Okay, give us a...
I guess it would be like a log because it's got icing on either side.
Yeah, it probably would be square, rectangle.
Well, the Terry chocolate orange is good.
Good.
Oh, I can stretch off for it. Right, here we go.
Here we go. Ooh, that's a good bite.
Right, yeah. Do you want it?
No, you have it. The face of a happy man.
Delicious.
Is it nice? What about compared to the Ferrero Rocher one?
I prefer this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I can smell chocolate orange from here.
That's what a good nose you've got. Now it's Gemma's turn. Hang on, let me tap on it. Whoa. Wowie.
Just giving you a visual.
I can do that bit on here. Da-da-da-da.
Right.
Well, hang on, I'm a bit shaky.
Smells like ice cream.
Out of 10. Is it good? Oh, I'm getting smoked out over here.
10. That's the nicest cake I've ever had.
Is it good?
I say that about every cake I ever eat, but
This is the nicest ever.
I just love the layers and I love the amount of like
Cream.
yeah.
You like the
they're not
ratios?
stingy. I do. I enjoy the ratios. There's just enough sponge, a good amount of jam, and a good amount of cream.
I wasn't sure about the chocolate sponge. How's your boy feeling today?
Heavy
Huh?
and big. I'm covered in fluff.
Heavy and big. You went to the midwife today, didn't you? What did she say?
She said he's ready to come anytime.
He's ready to pop.
He just feels really hard and low.
Whoops.
What did you do?
I was going off your head because I was looking at the fire because it's smoking me out.
It is smoking as
Just
well.
put a new piece of wood on there.
Oh, lovely Teddy. Teddy's just licking his ass.
Ted.
The window. I'm
What?
excited for tomorrow when we have our lights. Because that'll look really nice about now when it's like starting to get
You
dark.
gutted today, weren't you? Bless you.
I opened them and was just like, it just looked like a black string with a load of like, just light bulbs on. Like white frosted light bulbs. And I was so sad because I was so looking forward to putting them on.
You want the clear ones, don't you?
Yeah, I got the clear ones. They'll look really nice.
Put some new plants in today as well.
I love them.
What are they called?
Climbing star jasmine. Oh, I need something to like prop my belly up onto. Need like something to.
I feel your pain.
After your cake. Eddie enjoying the fire from inside. It looks so funny because the reflection is like on him and he keeps doing slow blinking, so it looks like he's enjoying the fire.
He just likes being with us.
Even if it is through a window, through glass.
He actually sat out here with us for a while.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he's so cute. Hello. Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. I am in my new morning spot with my iced coffee. Plans for today are, I'm actually seeing my sister today. She's coming over at lunchtime. We are going to head over to Wurzels for lunch, of course. Would we be doing anything different? I am honestly at Wurzels like twice a week at the moment. Whenever mum comes over we go to Wurzels, whenever Amy comes over we go to Wurzels, and I think Jamie's mum is coming over today as well, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got planned. We should be getting a light delivery very soon, so fingers crossed I've ordered the right ones and I can't wait to see those up. But yeah, it's going to be another lovely sunny day by the looks of it, and I'm looking forward to spending the day with you guys. Lighting times! Our lights have arrived and they're the right ones. So the ones that arrived yesterday, this was frosted and they just would not have looked right. So yeah, Jamie's gonna pop these up today and I cannot wait to see what they look like when it gets dark. It's gonna be so cozy.
Welcome to the Mykonos gazebo.
We keep saying it looks like Mykonos. We feel like we're on holiday, don't we? We actually feel like we're abroad.
Yeah, it's lovely. It actually is.
It actually is. Right, light time.
Snap, snap, snap.
We're going to pop them up like this. Come to have a little look out the door. They've literally been asleep all day and they've both just woken up. So earlier on, me and Amy headed over to Wurzels for our lunch and we came home to the lights being done. So here they are. Jamie's not very happy with me right now.
A waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time. Basically, before me and Amy went out for lunch, we started doing the lights and they were kind of a bit more drapey, and then I came home and Jamie had done them like this, which, listen, I'm very grateful and they don't look bad.
So why have done them like that?
Tell us, he did a diagram and everything, guys. I feel bad, I feel like a bad person.
Because the door hits them and they're quite low on your head. If you take them out,
No, they are, I do agree.
so they needed to, like, we could probably do like, so at the minute we've got 1, 2, 5 across, so if we did like 6 across they'd be tighter.
So I came back and he was like, do you like them? And I was like, obviously, like, I'd seen how much effort he'd put into them because like they're all like attached, and he showed me his diagram, so at that point I was like, yeah.
So, like, I've actually marked on there and measured.
I know.
So it's like evenly zigzagged across.
I just thought they'd be a bit more like drapey, that's all.
Even like, if you see on the top of even like...
I know, I saw that when he was asking me if I liked them. I could see that he'd just done, it had taken, I could tell a lot of effort had gone into it and I felt terrible. I will in a second. It's even got little sockets in boxes over here. Like, Jamie does a great, anything Jamie does is always like the most perfect job ever. And I've been thinking about it all day. I've been thinking about how am I going to tell him that I'm not keen on how the lights are. outside because I wanted to show you guys the lights at night. I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice because this camera always makes it look lighter than it actually is. But how cute do they look? Oh, I'm so happy. We have taken all of the cushions in because it did start raining earlier, so we thought we'd take them in. But so happy with them. I think they look so cozy. Jamie's just watching me from the window, clearing up.
Wait.
What?
Get away from my lights.
Just telling everyone how much of a great job you did on them.
You were telling everyone that you wanted to move them around.
I wasn't. I didn't say anything about moving them. I didn't say anything about moving them. Evening everyone, happy Thursday. We have just got back from the hospital and we got a Nando's. This is our little our hospital tradition. Yeah, our hospital treat. Even though we're like going to the hospital like 2 times a week at the moment, which means we get 2 Nando's a week. Baby's head is still down, which is such good news. So literally now we just gotta wait a week tomorrow until his due date, which is craziness.
You knew it turned us down though, didn't you? You felt like it was.
Yeah, but there was still part of me that was a little bit, yeah, like I wasn't 100% sure. I did feel like he was down, but there was still part of me that was like, he could still be hurt.
Depends how naughty he is.
Depends how naughty he is. He's being a good boy though. Head down, now it's just waiting, which is so exciting. So, from Nando's, I have a new order, which is changed quite a lot actually. They didn't have halloumi though, which is a bit of a sad time, isn't it? Because we do love a bit of Nando's halloumi. So I get from Nando's the wedges, which is a starter, but I have it as a side because they are delicious. And you get it with like a garlic peronaise. And then...
Ooh, wedges. Can I try one?
Yeah, try one. They're really nice. They're like really crispy and sweet.
That's the first time I've had a wedge, yeah, they're good.
You like them? Mm. And then I also get a wrap. I used to get butterfly chicken, macho peas mash. But now I get a wrap with lemon and herb chicken, double chicken wrap with pineapple. I know that's a little bit controversial, but it's delicious. It's like grilled pineapple and I love like fruit and like savoury stuff together. It's so yummy. And Jamie got 2 lots of chips. We ate some chips on the way home. And what do you get?
They never put enough salt on there, peri-peri salt.
Yeah, they are a bit stingy with the peri-peri salt. Jamie got a double chicken burger, medium, with cheese, chilli jam, no tomato and no lettuce. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy our Nando's. Our post-hospital treat. So I've just got ready for bed, just had a nice shower, washed my hair. I've just been looking for something on Netflix for us to watch. I think we're gonna start the Lincoln Lawyer. We saw this the other night and we saved it to potentially start tonight. So I think we're gonna start that. But my loves, I feel emotional because the next time I pick up my camera, I would have given birth. We're gonna have a new little addition to our family and it feels really surreal still. I know I'm due next week, but it just feels incredibly surreal. I was saying to my sister yesterday that I don't think it'll feel real until he's actually here. But yeah, I can't believe it. So that is going to go ahead and end this weekly vlog. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me this week. It has been lovely as always. In regards to videos over, well, going forward, obviously after I've given birth, I have booked myself off a few months maternity leave. That doesn't mean like I'm going anywhere for a few months. It doesn't mean like I'm going offline. It just means I have kind of like taken a step back from like branded work and stuff like that, just to kind of like remove any pressures and just have a little bit of a break really, and soak up newborn life, adjust to motherhood and recover from giving birth, and just enjoy, like really just be very much in the moment over the next few months. So yeah, I'm not going to be going anywhere. My uploads obviously are not going to be like every Wednesday and every Sunday, and they're not going to be like weekly. They'll just kind of be as and when, like the past few weekly vlogs have been. But yeah, I can't believe it. Anyway, my loves, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Thank you so much for spending time with me this week, and I will see you when baby's here. Love you all so much, and I'll catch up with you really soon. Bye bye.